Hello, everybody. Our first artist of 2018 is going to be Faith Ringgold. Faith Ringgold is a contemporary African American female artist living and working today. She was born in Harlem, New York on October 8th, 1930. She was also an art professor at the University of California at San Diego. She uses the art forms of painting, mixed media, sculpture, performance arts, quilts, and other writing to express her story. She's best known for story quilts, which is where she takes the old tradition of quilt making and combines it with painting and writing, which is going to be our project for this period. What'll be on the cart is 9 by 12 white cardstock. There's going to be an assortment of different colored and designed 1 by 1 squares that the kids will use for the framing of the quilt itself that they're going to be designing. There'll be glue sticks. Of course, most of the kids have their own glue sticks, which they're welcome to use their own. We'll have crayons on the card. We have plenty of crayons, but they're also welcome to use their own crayons. We'll have some rulers to kind of help guide them along the edges for their quilts. So what you want to do is, mainly, we're going to have the kids start by taking the squares and making the edges for the edge of the quilt. Our sample here shows where we use purple, yellow, and different colors to create the quilt. So what she did is glued them down in a different pattern. She used the same pattern over and over again. There's a million different colors we have so they can pick it. And what we're going to ask the kids to focus on is their favorite event. A lot of her quilts are based on life events that happen to her, things in the city, parties, a lot of good times. Most of the artists we work with, they celebrate good times, a lot of family, a lot of heritage, and they put that on the quilts. So in the sample here, her most exciting thing is she received a cell phone for her birthday or for Christmas, and she got a little kitty. So she took that and used the crayons, and that was her favorite thing that's happened to her. So what you want to ask the kids is, it could be a favorite thing that they do as a family, a favorite thing that they do as themselves, but try to have them capture it so it goes on the quilt. So what you want to do is have them think of their idea, and while they're thinking of the idea, start making the border, and that'll give the time a little bit of time for the glue to dry. Here's another sample. Now we also have, as I was saying, some different designs with the squares. So we pretty much took scrapbook paper and cut it down into the 1 by 1 squares to help them make the quilt. The purpose is to give them still plenty of room to work, but we found when we were doing the samples that if you made the background, if you made the pattern for the quilt first, it was easier to keep your project within the paper. Then you don't have to worry about running out too far and then your border's covering it up. So we don't want to do that. So if you go out to the desartnews.org website, if you go under the download sections, the password is BeCreative, all lowercase. What you can do is you can find a slideshow. This is one of the newer ones that Grace put out there. So it has some questions you can ask. Like if you go look in the slideshow, it's about 11 slides. We're working on putting on a video. I hope to have the video on tomorrow. We'll send out the links for it. The kids seem to like the video. And there is a nice little almost 4-minute video of her explaining how she made one of her quilts. So we think that will go well. We know that most of the times, last time we had no issue whatsoever really with getting the videos to play. But if you find you're having an issue, you can copy the link and have the teacher flip it over to YouTube, and it'll play there for them. Most of the teachers are pretty quick about bouncing back and forth, so if you ask them, most of them will take care of it for you. But when you're out there, it gives different questions. The project, if you spend about 15 minutes going through the information and watching the video, there's plenty of time to pass out the paper. We're going to try to divide the squares up, so one, to make sure that we're not wasting any. The kids, they're all pretty much 1 by 1, so roughly they need about 42 squares to make their border. So we'll put them out, but we got to try to do a good job of collecting as many as we can, because it took about 16,000 squares to make sure everybody had enough to do what they needed to do. If you do have any questions, my email address, I'll put it on here along with Melissa's. If you have any questions about scheduling, I'll add Rachel's as well. I think it's going to be a pretty fun project. If you have any questions about anything, just reach out and let me know. Let me know what you guys think of it. Have a good day.